I'll share a recent find of mine, which is a gem of a recipe. It's called Maharashtrian GopalKala. Traditionally in Maharashtra, GopalKala is made the day after Janmashtami, and it is prepared with poha, puffed rice, jawar and many other sorts of carbohydrate. Out here in this recipe, I have tried to give it a health factor spin by reducing the carb content and making it protein rich. Into a deep bottom bowl, whisk in 4 tablespoons of hung curd or Greek yogurt. It is just that the protein content of Greek yogurt is higher than regular yogurt. However, regular yogurt works equally well in this recipe. So whatever is available, go ahead with that. Thin it out with wee bit of water because we are going to add a lot of dry matter into it. Into the diluted yogurt, throw in a small cup of oats, regular, unsweetened and unflavored. Followed by brown puffed rice, which should be 1/4 quantity of the oats used. Bring all of them together and feel free to scale up and down the quantities of oats and puffed rice depending upon your preference. An authentic GopalKala takes soaked chana dal or split chickpeas in it. So here goes that protein rich dal which I had soaked for an hour approximately. To take the protein element a notch higher, throw in a handful of raw peanuts, unsalted, uncooked. Grate in some ginger for that sharp, fresh scent of the soil. In order to make the dish wholesome, GopalKala calls for some chopped fruits. So let's start with chopping some cucumbers, some crunchy red apples that make the dish extra fibrous. However, the best part of this recipe is it can be prepared with any fruit that's lying around. Like Shri Krishna, this has the potential to take anything and everything into it. I do add some chunks of coconut into it to up the crunch factor. However, grated coconut makes the dish even more enriching. Followed by some tangy blueberries that were lying around in my refrigerator. You can do with grapes too. So go ahead and add your favorite fruits and vegetables like carrots, dry nuts and seeds into it, and prepare your own special version of GopalKala. Then a sprinkle of salt and a sprinkle of sugar. Give it a thorough blend before we head on to give a final touch to the recipe. For a flavorful kicking tempering, brush some ghee in a pan, crackle some cumin seeds or jeera, 8 to 10 curry leaves, dried or fresh, finely chopped green chilies. Saute a while till all the ingredients release their flavors and then throw it directly into the bowl of GopalKala. Finally, add an extra bout of freshness and color by loading it with chopped coriander. This recipe, I must say, is one of the purest ones on earth and at the same time tastiest one. It is so healthy and so tasty, such a rare combination. And healthy can be tasty too. You need to believe it. Last but not the least, it's plating our protein-rich, fibrous, divinely delicious GopalKala. In order to do justice to something as pure as this GopalKala, we need to finish it with leaves of holy basil. It not only adds to the color but also increases the flavor by leaps and bounds. GopalKala can be prepared and stored in the refrigerator for a couple of days. It is such a healthy and fulfilling snack for tea time. Exactly like the ones we look for with tea or coffee. Little sweet, little salty, little crunchy, and above all, healthy. GopalKala also functions as a great on-the-go meal or snack. Pack it in an airtight box and enjoy it en route. You can prepare this very healthy GopalKala delicacy beforehand and have it for breakfast or as a mid-morning food, or even pack it in your kids' snack box. And say cheers to health. Thank you so very much for being a part of GopalKala, and special thanks, heartfelt ones, to my dear friend Shushma for sharing this gem of a recipe with me. Don't forget to share. No.
Mmm.